LA
Great to have you with us. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. James Harden out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Jones in at the 3. And for San Antonio, they've got Castle. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. Harrison Barnes out there with Wembanyama. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the power forward position. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows.
Oh, hey, how about that?
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
It's Fox with a drive. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Outside Harden. And the layup falls.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. He feels good about their chances if they can prevent Kawhi Leonard from taking over. We're talking about a first ballot Hall of Famer who can score from all 3 levels and can take your best scorer out of the game. I asked him, so what's the plan? He said, survive.
Allie, thank you. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Out to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Zubac inside. Wembanyama on it. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Zubac, screen. Here's Harden on the wing, Jones.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. And he dunks it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Fox against Simmons. The 3 from Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth 3-point shots.
Screen by Leonard. Outside Harden. Zubac, screen. Harden, the pass to Zubac. Now Jones. Leonard looking over the floor. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-on-one player capable of carrying a team.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Shot is good by Mamukelashvili.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
Outside Harden. Takes it inside, and then Harden with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Kawhi just missed it.
And yep, it's good.
Oh, this is why you give Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
And Fox, here we go. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. There's the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he makes it. Leonard's got 11 points.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but you can't argue with results.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Harden scanning the floor. Zubac screen. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's Los Angeles. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
On the floor for the Clippers, Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Ben Simmons is out there with James Harden, and it's Jones in at the three, small forward.
This is where you get Simmons the ball moving downhill towards the cup.
Fox against Simmons. Now here's Fox. Tight defense on him. Yep, that one goes. 7 points in the game.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside Simmons. Leonard with a screen on Barnes. Throws it up high. Simmons finds Leonard to the left side wing. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Fox. Wembanyama up top. Fox with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up. Wembanyama. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers lead by 6. Leonard going in. Can't cash it in from close range. Fox against Harden. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop showing them off a little bit on that play.
RJ with Harrison Barnes on the roster. A team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Outside Harden. To the inside. Jones sets the screen. Floats one. Nice shot by Harden. Harden's got 6.
Fooled the D that time. Harden with the soft touch. Okay.
Here's Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Here's Castle. Here's Mamukelashvili. No good with the triple. There's 1:59 left to play in the second quarter. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Spurs. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Ooh, good look from Zubac. Another miss. He's 2 for 4.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Fox against Leonard. Fox goes in. Outside for Wembanyama. Drops in the layup for 2. 7 points in the game.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 5 points now in the quarter. Right side, Simmons. On the wing, Harden. Give him 8. Ooh, it's stolen away. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Pass to Mamukelashvili. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Fox. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
The three from Wembanyama. That shot is off. Good if it goes. No good that time. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Clippers on top. They lead by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo a strong.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Devin Vassell out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagnie at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5.
And Vassell shows you why you better not disrespect his bounce.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
There's a screen. Here's Vassell. Bassey, the pass to Vassell. Pass to Bassey. Johnson on the wing. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J. Johnson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Up top, Powell. He's guarded by Vassell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Basket's good.
That's a strong move by Vassell. He plays with more power than I think you actually realize.
Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Bogdanovich against Vassell. Bogdanovich up top. He's got 5. He shoots. Bassey pulls it in.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Johnson passes to Champagnie. Vassell outside. High arcing shot. Pass to Bassey. uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
Good work by Johnson scanning the floor, looking for those chances to share the ball.
Johnson against Bogdanovich. Eubanks the screen. Outside Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Spurs. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Vassell. Offensive rebound Spurs. Champagny, the pass to Vassell.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
With the floater. The rebound by Eubanks. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Coffee. The three-pointer off the mark. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. That ties it up. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Here's Eubanks. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Sohan outside for the lead. Knocks down the triple. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Clippers foul. Norman.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Almost kind of a throwback wing. Johnson, he likes to slash, put pressure on the defense.
Bogdanovich against Johnson. And he gets it to go. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
And the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense, but Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Stolen by Vassell. They push it up 4 on 3. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Sohan, no good. Clippers trail by 5. Bogdanovich from long range. He buries it from 3. Bogdanovich has got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Vassell. Pure from 3-point range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. San Antonio. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. James Harden out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Jones in at the 3.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Three-pointer, Fox. Fox. That smooth lefty shot.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one. Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
Pass to Castle. There's a screen. Here's Mamukelashvili. The three. Jones grabs the board. In transition, here come the Clippers. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And Fox powers it home.
We've seen Fox take over games before, only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Zubats, screen. Nice shot by Harden.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Mamukelashvili. Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. 4 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And the second free throw is good. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Inside. Here's Mamukelashvili. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So he comes up empty at the line. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Leonard. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Castle, defended by Jones. Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Harden. Here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Launches it from deep. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Wembanyama screen. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering. Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Fox the pass to Mamukelashvili. Back to Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Fox up top. Fires the 3. They get it again. Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Tries again. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And he personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Harden. From downtown, it's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Wembanyama, screen on Simmons. Fox for 3. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
They have a relentless mentality. even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
No one near him. Harden's shot is good.
Coming up big in the clutch. Harden, you know he loves these moments.
A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down. No need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
Abukelashvili passes to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Simmons. Here's Fox. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When Fox drives, he knows he's going to get contact, but he stays locked in and gets the foul call.
And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
should be a fun one, a clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Porter is out there with Murray, and it's Watson in at the 3 slot.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Jokic. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds is San Antonio gains possession. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 3. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Pass to Castle. From deep three-point land. Porter pulls it in. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And once again, Coach, this storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
That one drops for him. Fox has got 5 now.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Jokic with his screen on Barnes. Porter finds Jokic. Beyond the arc. Porter, no luck. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's stolen by Watson. To the inside. Here's Gordon. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Here's Barnes, and there's the drive. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Murray outside. Jokic a screen. Murray kicks to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And it's Fox with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 5. And it's Fox with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
His passing can take a backseat for that dunk.
Wow. Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 9.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Sandro Mamukelishvili. First personal foul. First team foul.
Murray surveying the D. Will it go? Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Castle.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Jokic. Puts up a three. Barnes grabs the miss. And Barnes has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 6-point game.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
Now here's Porter. Jokic with a screen on Barnes. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Porter kicks to Jokic. Clock at 6. This one for 3. That shot is off. The deep three from Wembanyama. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Spurs. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
They've got Harrison Barnes, De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in a power forward position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second one. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. San Antonio leading by 8. Outside, Fox. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Hey, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now, here's Watson. He's guarded closely, and the shot goes in. Now, here's Fox. He's got 9. And it's Fox slamming it down.
Whoa, De'Aaron Fox, explosive. And boy, does that get the bench energized.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Floats one. Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. Wembanyama outside. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
And here's Jokic. Still scoreless. Murray outside. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. From outside the arc. Second shot opportunity. Watson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find him.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Porter finds Gordon. A rebound by the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Watson the screen. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter Jr.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Over to the left wing. And that one's good. Mamu Kalashvili has got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Jokic with the bucket.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
Here's Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Can't get it to fall. Fox against Gordon. And it's Jokic missing. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Castle. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And down it goes, jamming that one home. Jokic kicks to Gordon. Watson surveying the D. Pass to Porter. Watson up top, guarded by Fox. Watson's shot is off.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Wembanyama outside from deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 11-point cushion. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So on the floor for Denver, we've got Russell Westbrook. It's Najee in at center. Brown's shot is off. Spurs leading by 11. Johnson outside. Pass to Vassell. Each in the last few decades, we've seen the three become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, and teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the three spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
Pass to Sohan. On the three off target. The Nuggets trail by 11. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around.
And here we go, Coach's Challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the...
The officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Takes it inside. Basket good. Vassell's got his first points in this one.
And this coaching staff would love to see more of that. Vassell taking it to the rim.
Here's Brown, who's guarded by Johnson. Screen by Sharch. Brown off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Champagny. No scoring in this one. And the basket by Vassell. The Nuggets trail by 9. Down low. Cuts off the pass. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Lets it go with a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looky like from 3 and capitalized.
Vassell right side. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
To halt the run, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Pass to Brown. Here's Najee. And the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball.
Spurs ball.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Here's Vassell. Johnson, a wide open look. They get it back. Back to Vassell. And Johnson with the stuff.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Strother. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Denver passing it around. It off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting with a comfort. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the one of the day, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Evan Vassell out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagny in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic with the screen on Barnes.
San Antonio foul. Sandro Mamukelashvili. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Denver with the ball. Trailing by 17. And Watson slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Third team foul.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jokic. It's Jokic inside.
And the teardrop coming from a 7-footer. No one is stopping the Joker there.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Murray. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Nuggets trail by 11. Watson dishes to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Goes back up. The kick out to Porter. And the lead is down inside single digits.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
And how about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Watson inside. Guarded by Fox. Watson's shot is off. Here's Castle. He's covered by Murray. Amu Kelishvili buries the long-range jumper. And the Spurs lead by 13. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
And here's Jokic outside. Spurs leading by 14. Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Watson. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Puts up a deep three. He doesn't hit that one.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
They grab their own miss. Outside for Wembanyama. Shoots the three. Nailed from three-point land. Wembanyama's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Spurs.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Wembanyama with it. Fires from way outside. Misses there. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant.
this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
Now Denver's starting five. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Michael Porter out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. Now here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Screen by Leonard. Three-pointer, Harden. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Harden with it. Defended by Watson. Now Harden uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 5 now.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Leonard. Zubac with a screen on Gordon. Leonard attacking and count the basket. He was fouled and he's going to the line for one more. Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian, and it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career, but boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
This is a real specialty of Ben Simmons, the ability to go after it on the glass.
Murray passes to Gordon. Right side Watson. Pass to Porter. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Now here's Harden. Defense is right there. Floats one up. Zubac. Oh, Jokic with a block. Harden surveying the D. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Murray against Jones. Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. Fires for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Leonard.
Yeah, that's Zubac just carving out space with that big frame.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. And here's Jokic. Knocked away. Stolen by Jones. Harden with it. Guarded now by Watson. Outside Harden. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Porter. He's got 6. That one goes. Count it. Porter's got 8 points.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Leonard outside. 46 seconds left in the first quarter.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Watson. Shoots over Harden, and it's Watson missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Screen by Leonard. Harden from outside. Rebounded by Denver. Pass to Porter. Here's Jokic. Murray, a screen on Leonard. From deep, Jokic. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead, up 5. And we'll bring you to start of quarter number 2. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Jamal Murray out there with Michael Porter. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. Jones with a screen on Gordon. Pulls it from 20.
See, the combination of size, mobility, athleticism gives Aaron Gordon the necessary attributes to be an excellent defender.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Leonard for 3. Simmons with the jam.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
Outside Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Outside Harden. Rebounded by Denver. And here's Jokic. He's scoreless. The crossover. Outside Watson. Back to Jokic. Outside Watson. Shot clock at 6. Out to Gordon. Lets it go from the wing. Jones with some nice D. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Harden. Takes a 3. Jokic grabs the board. For Denver, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Screen by Leonard. Here's Jones. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
There's the 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic finishing through the D. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number 1, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
Outside Murray. No good on the 3. The Clippers lead by 5. Jones from outside. They get the rebound. Outside for Harden. Launches a 3. Drains the triple. Harden's got 12.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Murray's shot is good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Harden from outside. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Porter. Back to Jokic. And stolen by Simmons. All by himself. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Oh, my goodness. Ben Simmons takes defense into offense. He's a one-man band right now.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. Here he goes. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. From about 16, hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Los Angeles finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Well, all right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
Nicholas Batum out there with Amir Coffey. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Powell in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Here's Brown. Driving in.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
That's his first personal foul.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Najee sets a screen. Down low. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball. Los Angeles leading by 8. Powell outside. Batum with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Powell. Good on the jump shot.
You have to keep connecting from there if you're Norman Powell. That jump shot continues to improve.
Westbrook finds Saric. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Coffey. And they recover it. Eubanks. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Brown, defended by Bogdanovic. Here's Saric. Doesn't go that time. Batum with the defensive effort. Westbrook against Bogdanovic. On the take. Over Westbrook. Pass to Eubanks. From about 19. Strother grabs a miss.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. And the basket by Coffee.
Well, you love to see Norman Powell be unselfish and find an open teammate. That's pretty.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Here's Brown, defended by Bogdanovich. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Denver shooting their first free throw in this game.
First team foul.
And it's Powell with the ball for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Count that bucket.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Well, Doris, you won't find too many players that can provide the instant spark that Powell does.
Brian, you know that expression, know your role and star in your role. Norman Powell knows my job is to come in and give my team a boost. And this guy comes in thinking score and change the game, and he does just that.
First team foul.
Nuggets on D. Trailing by 10.
Westbrook has the ability to create havoc with his athleticism to challenge shots.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Here's Brown. He's got 6. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. And he converts the layup. Brown's got 8 points.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Here's Bogdanovich. And he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 12.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Here's Brown. Give him 8. Six to shoot. The teardrop. Second chance effort. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Powell outside. Offline with a 3. From deep three-point land. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 12.
Everyone in the crowd.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Nuggets trail by 12. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Michael Porter out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. Jokic the screen. Shot clock at 5. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Watson. Jokic with it. Fires from deep. Confident shooting from Jokic.
Yeah, standing tall at the arc, Jokic buries it.
Harden into the lane. Here's Zubac. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon with it. And Gordon with the big finish.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Leonard finds Simmons. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Leonard. Ooh, gonna take more than that to stop Kawhi.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Gordon on the wing. Back to Jokic. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Outside Porter. Jokic against Zubac. Inside. Jokic drops it in.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Outside Harden. For 3. On target from range.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Here's Porter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Whoa, I mean, what a play by Porter Jr. Sticking with the shot, putting the D in a bad situation, and getting it to go.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Harden. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Leonard for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Nuggets trail by 9. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Jokic. Here's the 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Jokic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
Outside Harden. Now here's Zubac. Got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Murray.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And Porter Jr. is made for big moments. He doesn't feel any pressure taking big-time shots.
Outside Harden. Softly drops in the floater. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Porter looks it over. Pass to Jokic. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Leonard, good.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
The deep three from Murray. Can't connect from long distance. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
It's out there with Fox. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in a power forward. And for the Clippers, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Harden out there with Simmons. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified. Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar. Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
And I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Here's Harden. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Takes the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Poked away. Pass to Castle. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And again, using those huge hands, Leonard, just great anticipation.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Fires from the corner. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Brent, Kawhi Leonard seems to be at his best. He is his most incredible when it matters the most.
Yeah, I think we sometimes tend to forget about how dominant Kawhi was in the performances in the biggest moments during the NBA Finals with his MVP awards, and it's mostly due to the fact that injuries have taken him away from those moments, but it's all in there. He is capable of dominating a game on both sides of the floor, Kevin, and I hope that there's another opportunity for us as fans to see him have one more crack at that, if not a couple more, before his career is over.
And San Antonio has possession. Harden missing his last shot. Wembanyama, a screen on Harden. Outside for Wembanyama. Lets the 3 fly. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. The Clippers trail. Outside Leonard for the 3. Rebounded by Castle. Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Hits it from 3-point range.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's Simmons. Kicks it out to Leonard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Leonard sets a screen for Jones. And again, no good by the Clippers. San Antonio leading by 5. Driving the lane. Outside for Wembanyama. Leonard looking around. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Fox against Simmons. Here's Mamu Kelishvili from outside off the mark. Los Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Leonard inside. And Benyama on him. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The kick out to Fox. There's a screen. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Mamu Kalashvili has got 5.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Harden outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Here's Leonard. Unable to get that one. And Wembanyama puts up a deep 3. And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Ben Simmons is out there with Harden, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. 18 feet out. Nobody's stopping Kawhi on that break.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
It's his first trip to the line.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Harden outside. Over Castle. Again, the Clippers.
Well, the master from the mid-range, Harden, so good at finding available space from that distance.
Outside for Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. Can't get that break. Can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. EA, thanks.
First team foul.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Clippers ball.
Clippers trail by 6. Up top, Simmons. Still yet to score. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Fox against Jones. It's Fox with the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kawhi Leonard. You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox. I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand. and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is why you must get Simmons out of the paint. So fantastic when it comes to finishing above the rim.
To the right side. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. Jumps up. And Simmons slams it in.
And anytime he comes up with the steal, Simmons has the speed to turn it into a quick, fast break. And if he can take it all the way himself, he'll do it.
Leonard against Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Wembanyama finds Fox. 4 on the shot clock. Wembanyama outside. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Third team.
That's on Ben Simmons. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love it.
Okay.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
To the wing right side. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Clippers have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is a nice outburst on the scoring end for Kawhi. He's been looking for his shot and connecting each trip down.
Here's Castle, guarded by Harden. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Wembanyama, a screen on Simmons. It's Fox with the drive. That one falls.
And Fox at his best, driving in with momentum and speed and going right at the defense.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
And every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Spurs. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Devin Vassell out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Bassey in at the center position. So the wing on the left, Bassey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake. Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Bogdanovich inside. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Batum. As he pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's the screen. Here's Vassell to the left side wing. to Champagny. And here's Johnson outside. Here's Champagny. A 3-ball. It's good from long range. Now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Bogdanovich inside. 3-pointer. It's not going to go for him. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Sohan, defended by Batum. Back to Sohan. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Johnson. The second chance effort. Pass to Bassi. Back to Sohan. To the left wing. Launches a 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Los Angeles shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
They set the screen. Going inside, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
When Bogdanovich drives, it's for a reason. He's made a good decision to knife inside.
Knocked away. Powell with the steal.
2 minutes remaining.
For the tie. Good on the 3-point shot. Powell's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking these shots.
Johnson, the pass to Bassi. Misses off the left iron.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Powell with the steal. Here's Batum. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Vassell. Bogdanovich passes to Powell. Six on the shot clock. The 3. Johnson with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 3. Vassell outside. Johnson outside. Got a piece of it. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. On the wing, and it's in there. Vassell's got 5 now. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Spurs out in front, up by 3. And
Come on, everyone.
well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Spurs leading by 3. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Harden out there with Simmons. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Castle, guarded by Harden. Outside for Wembanyama. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Kicks it out to Jones. Outside, Simmons. Driving to the basket.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Kelishvili passes to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Hands it from downtown. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
The three from Harden gets the three-pointer to fall.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Outside for Wembanyama. Fox a screen on Leonard. Wembanyama passes to Fox. It's hauled in by Zubac.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And here's Leonard from 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up, shooting from there.
And the foul call in Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. San Antonio leading by 3. Wembanyama a screen. Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. And stolen by Leonard. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Outside, Jones. Outside, Simmons. 6 to shoot. The rebound by the Spurs. Pass to Castle. Here's Kelishvili. The kick out to Fox. Tries again. Wembanyama, that's for 2. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He knows every possession is critical now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking to his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said, if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. Or keep pounding it inside, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from James Harden.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
1:07 left in the 4th. Fox against Simmons. And Fox gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 6.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up for the team, showing he's capable in these moments.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
And you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Fox with the jam.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Leonard, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wembanyama, a screen on Simmons. Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. So it's San Antonio with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty high.
presentation. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4-man position. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Michael Porter out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Nuggets. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that. The 3 from Wembanyama drills it from deep.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Jokic with a screen on Barnes. Barnes against Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament. And that's rare for any freshman.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Fox pass to Barnes. 3-pointer. Porter pulls it in.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And then Porter with the dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. And it's all from 3-point range. San Antonio leading. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Back to Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
With some arc. Rebounded by Denver. Pass to Jokic. And he can't get that one. Wembanyama with some nice D. Here's Mamukelashvili. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Porter against Barnes. Now here's Porter, guarded closely. Outside Watson. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Porter. Jokic in the post. He's guarded by Barnes. Count it.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Now here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And that's not going to go. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio, hunting for opportunities. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too. Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Harrison Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Mamoukelashvili in at the 4 slot. With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
Jokic, he's open. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Jokic has got 6 points.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Now here's Fox, defended by Watson. And it's Fox missing. Nuggets trail by 3. Up top, Porter. He's guarded by Barnes. Jokic with a screen on Barnes. Porter, the pass to Jokic. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Wembanyama. Pass to Mamoukelashvili, and he gets that one. Mamoukelashvili's gotten his second bucket.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Jokic. He has 6. To the paint. Outside Murray. 4 on the clock. Launches it. Second chance shot. Oh, nice sequence from Jokic.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic, a low down on the blocks.
Fox with the ball. He's against Watson. Now Fox. Pass to Castle. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Spurs lead by 5. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, B.A., of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production. Boy, you got to respect the long range and the accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
inside. He's covered by Fox. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. San Antonio leading by 6. Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Porter looks it over. There's 53 seconds left in the second. And that one's good. Porter's gotten 4 this quarter.
You got to push Porter Jr. out of the paint because he's so skilled at capitalizing down there.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Murray. With the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Now just a 4-point Spurs lead.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Fox. Here's Mamukelashvili. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Here's Watson. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Watson's got his second basket on the night. Here's Fox. Kicks it out to Barnes. Up in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Spurs. They lead by a bucket. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance. And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
They've got Dario Saric, Christian Brown out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Zeke Naji, and it's Strother in at small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Vassell against Westbrook. The 3. It's hauled in by Saric.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Brown. He's guarded by Vassell. To the wing on the left. Here's Strother, and he drives in. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game. Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed. Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Westbrook, the pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the lead. Bassey pulls it in. San Antonio's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, B.A. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too. This is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Dynamic on the run. Westbrook flies in the open court.
Here's Vassell. Pass to Bassey. Nifty move.
It is. No reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Spurs, Charles Benson.
That's off as well, so he misses both. The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Brown, covered by Johnson. He takes it in, got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Just 4 to shoot. Down low. And Saric throws it down.
You know, in close, he's capable of hammering it down, and that's why you got to keep Saric away from the basket.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Vassell against Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far.
14 foul.
Vassell against Westbrook. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by Denver.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that kind of throwdown by Westbrook gets the bench off their feet and excited.
Pass to Champagny. Picked up by Sohan. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. Denver leading by 4. Here's Najee. Nails the baby hook.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
To win the run, outside Johnson. Picked up by Sohan. Vassell outside. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Vassell.
At the line for the Spurs,
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Denver. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Strother. Clock at 6. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
Here's Brown, covered by Johnson. And he slams it in one-handed.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Pass to Sohan. Out to the right wing. Here's Champagny. Spurs need to get one up here.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And here's Saric for 3. Oh, he drains the 3. But let's see. They may need time. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Yeah. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nuggets ahead, up 7. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the... floor for San Antonio. They've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Castle. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Barnes. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the power forward position. Pass to Porter. And a foul called on the way up. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Team foul. At the line for two, Michael Porter Jr.
Down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, they are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Spurs trail by 8. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result of finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Jokic against Wembanyama, and the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Back to Wembanyama. Nice move. Wembanyama with the easy two.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Murray up top. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Fox. Wembanyama up top. Lets it go from deep. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Murray. Outside for Porter. The whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
San Antonio ball.
Now here's Fox. Not a lot of room. And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Fox outside. Here goes Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Showing off the major hops. Wow. Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Porter against Barnes. And then Porter with the dunk.
Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
Spurs trail by 7. Fox with the ball. Now Porter defending. Here's Barnes. Back to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Porter. Here's Fox. 5 on the clock. From deep, Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama sinks the three.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Outside Murray. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Porter. The three. Rebounded by Fox.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Drives to the hoop. Castle for three. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Ooh, poked away. Porter pass to Murray. Back to Porter. Rebound San Antonio. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Shots blocked. And here's Porter. 51 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Watson. And again, it's Denver missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Outside Wembanyama. Fox for three. Yes! And that one brings them within one.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Left side, Wembanyama. Wembanyama. Out to Fox. Can they tie it? Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Harden out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Jones in at small forward. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Simmons. Leonard on the wing. Simmons sets a screen for Leonard. Good on the triple.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And here's Porter, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Here's Porter, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
We'll now go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Coach Adelman. David.
I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight, so they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Murray. James Harden picking up that last basket. Here's the triple. And it's Jamal Murray with the 3.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Harden finds Leonard. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Leonard's got 5 now.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's Murray. It's Jokic top of the key. Back to Murray. Another shot, and Jokic lays it up and in.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
And stolen by Watson. And here's the fast break. Watson leading the way, and Jokic slams it in.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Harden outside. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Excellent defense there from Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Leonard gets it to go. He's got 7.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Jokic with his screen on Simmons. Pass to Jokic. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. And the 3 ball is good.
Not always a huge part of Jokic's game, but the 3-point shot, he's becoming more comfortable taking.
The amazing Nikola Jokic, Dan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand. Constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. Jones, no luck.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
34 seconds left to play in the first. Jokic, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard attacking and finished off by Leonard.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Pass to Gordon. Back to Porter. Murray with it. Jokic with the screen on Simmons. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And something else that I like is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Ben Simmons is out there with Harden, and it's Jones in at the small forward position. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 1. And Watson has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And good that time. Here's Los Angeles now. And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Jokic with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Cruising basketball from Jokic.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Leonard. And it's blocked. And here's Jokic. Jokic takes the contact and scores.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Jones sets the pick for Harden. Here he goes. And then Jones with the jam.
Well, he can play the floor because he gets off the ground so well.
Murray down low. Simmons is there. Murray, good. Murray's got the lead up to 5 now for Denver. Harden outside. To the paint. Takes it out to Leonard. Screen by Zubac. Lets it go from deep. Drains it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Zubac. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the Big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
Good Kawhi working near the hoop.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Clippers. Murray down low, guarded by Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. pass to Jokic. Off target at the rim.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
It's deflected. Watson with it. Now guarded by Simmons. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Stolen by Harden. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Watson. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Murray. And he gets it to go. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Here's Harden. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Jokic. 16 points for him. Murray for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And it's an 8-point Denver lead.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
Harden dishes to Leonard. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. A floater, Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
From deep, Harden. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about a shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
We've got Russell Westbrook. It's Najee in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, he was all alone on that one. Najee's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Here's Brown. Out to Saric. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Nuggets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
And that one's good. Westbrook. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Eubanks. It's rebounded by Najee. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. Outside for Batum. That three off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Westbrook passes to Saric. Here's Brown. And he gets the bucket. Brown's got his third basket of the night.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And that one drops. Brown's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Eubanks. Fires the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. The Nuggets on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Brown. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Charge a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Brown. And the three off target. Clippers trail by 20. Foul for three. It's rebounded by Najee. Here's Brown. He's covered by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Nice move. Here's Powell. Pass to Coffee. Batum with the three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here is Los Angeles now. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Harden out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Jones in at the three. Jokic against Leonard. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
A deep three from Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
For three.
Harden's got 6 assists now in the game. Jokic with it. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. Outguarded by Murray. Harden kicks to Leonard. Back to Harden. From downtown, it's hauled in by Watson. Denver leading by 21. Jokic inside. Leonard's there. Murray the pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Simmons. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Another miss by Jokic. Clippers trail by 21. Simmons inside. Jokic defending. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
And Porter, here we go. Count it.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Harden gets the bucket.
And a large portion of Harden's shots come from the perimeter. And for good reason. He is an absolute sharpshooter.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Outside Porter. Simmons against Jokic. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got rebound number 5 here tonight. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. So Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Leonard against Gordon. Leonard, no luck. Denver leading by 20. On the wing, Porter. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Gordon dishes to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nuggets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jokic.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. 3-pointer. And it's Jokic with the rebound. For Denver, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And then Gordon hit the dunk.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
A 3 from Leonard. The offensive rebound. And Harden on the follow. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Murray looking around. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by Zubats. So it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put...
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.